This video depicts generalized screening procedures. Depending on your student's transportation method, this may vary. Please check with your student's assigned school for specific entry procedures. Please note that all decisions for health and safety of students and staff are based on guidance from the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services and Randolph County Public Health. Corey Comet is beyond excited that Asheboro City Schools is transitioning to Plan B instruction for students. Check out those dance moves. All students, staff, and visitors are expected to wear a mask or cloth face covering while on campus. Anyone entering the building must be screened prior to entry. Each student will be screened using the following questions. Have you or your children had close contact with someone diagnosed with COVID-19 in the last 14 days, or has the health department advised you to quarantine? Do you or your children have any of these symptoms? Fever, chills, shortness of breath, difficulty breathing, new cough, or new loss of taste or smell? Since you or your children were last at school, have you been diagnosed with COVID-19? Please do not send your child to school if they are experiencing symptoms of COVID-19. If you can answer yes to any of the screening questions, please consult with your school nurse or the health department prior to bringing your student to school. Please feel free to pause the video and review the forms and documents in this presentation. If you and your student walk to school, proceed to the designated entry point and maintain 6 feet of distance between yourself and other families. You will be asked the 3 questions previously discussed, and your student will have their temperature checked. Temperature checks will only be performed on the forehead, as this is a recommendation from the manufacturer of the thermometers that have been purchased for our school district. Students who arrive to school in the car rider line will be screened while remaining in their vehicles. The parent or guardian will be asked the 3 survey questions, and the student's temperature will be checked prior to exiting the vehicle. If your student does not pass the screening process, regardless of their transportation, they will not be allowed to attend school that day. Students who ride the bus must have an attestation form completed by their parent or guardian daily. These forms can be found and printed from the Asheboro City Schools webpage. The form will be reviewed by a bus monitor prior to boarding the bus. Students will be spaced out on the bus according to guidelines established by the Department of Health and Human Services. Siblings and students from the same household may sit together. As students exit the bus upon arrival to school, temperature checks will be conducted. Corey is dancing his way into a happy, healthy school year at Asheboro City Schools. We hope that you will do the same.